Hey guys, Block Squad 1000 here, and welcome back to some more The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we embarked on our final trial laid before us by Monk Maz Koshia, and we completed it. We had an epic battle with him, and after that we met up with Cass, who sang us the Champion's Ballad, a song that he wrote honoring the 4 champions. And then after that, he gave us a picture that was taken 100 years ago at the inauguration ceremony of the champions. And yeah, we took it back to our house and we hung it up on the wall, and yeah, it was all a great time. But in this episode, it is finally time to head off to Hyrule Castle. This isn't going to be the final episode, that'll be next episode, but there's nothing left for us to do except to go fight Ganon. So first of all, I want to do what I said I would do, and I'm going to put on the wild outfit, which is what I'm going to wear for the final battle. We're also going to take out a horse. Specifically, we're going to take out Epona. I'm not going to ride Epona right now, but I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this horse later on. You'll see what it's for. I'm just going to take out Epona. Hey there. Haven't really ridden horses that much in this Let's Play, but whatever. We are now going to take out the Master Cycle Zero. We're going to ride it all the way over to Hyrule Castle. Perhaps we need to fuel it up, though. So like I said, you can fuel it up with literally anything. You can use apples. It doesn't matter. There we go. And it's finally time to go. Let's do it! Alright, Ganon, here we come. We're going to ride across this bridge here. We're just going to go back the way that we came last episode. I gotta say, the Master Cycle Zero controls very, very nicely. It's very smooth. The fact that you can jump off of ledges and not take damage and stuff. Unless, of course, if you fall from really, really high heights, then the Master Cycle will actually despawn. You will take damage if that happens. So don't go like jumping off of giant cliffs and stuff like that. You won't survive it. Well, I guess unless it's like, if it's not that high, you could probably survive it, but I don't know. Anyways, go up here and just keep going. So, final destination. Of course, we've been to Hyrule Castle already. We have gone there a couple times. First, it was to, oh, what was the first reason that we went there? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, it was to get the memory, because one of the memories is inside of the castle. Then the second time was to go get the Hylian Shield. But besides that, we haven't actually really explored much of Hyrule Castle, so we're going to be dedicating this episode to doing just that. There's a lot to see in Hyrule Castle. A lot to see, and I have made that very clear. Hyrule Castle is huge, and it is full of secrets. A lot of stuff you might actually miss when playing through the game, because all of it is off the beaten path. Getting to Ganon is actually very simple. You just have to go along the main path up to the top of the castle. There is really if you don't deliberately go out of your way to go see everything, then you're gonna miss a lot of stuff in Hyrule Castle. But yeah, all that you really have to do is just go along the path leading up to the top. There is nothing you have to do in Hyrule Castle, but there is a lot to see if you want to take the time to do it. So we're going to be doing that. And trust me, it's worth it, because not only does it give you a lot of rewards for doing secret stuff, but there's also a lot of stuff that you can see that adds context to the story. So we will be taking a look at that. Anyways, look at this. We've got all the divine beasts. Everything's in place. We've come a long way in this Let's Play. But here we go. Clouds are actually getting kind of dark right now. Pretty fitting, I guess. I wonder if it'll turn to nighttime. Alright. It is pretty cool if you get the Master Cycle Zero right after the DLC. You can just literally just drive right over to Hyrule Castle. Like, if you do the DLC before the final boss, you can literally just go straight from the Great Plateau to Hyrule Castle. Feels pretty cool, even though it doesn't really give you much of an opportunity to use this thing. But it is a post-game reward, more or less, because it was added after the main game. It is a pretty fun thing to screw around with when you've already completed everything in the main story, because You can just drive around, go off-roading. The one place you can't use it in is Gerudo Desert, though, which a lot of people were kind of upset about. But I think it's... I don't know. It would have been fun to go in Gerudo Desert, I will admit, but there's enough places in the game as it is to go mess around with this thing. Oh, here we go. It's a Guardian. First Guardian we've seen. Maybe we'll just run past it. I don't really feel like fighting it right now. We should just get to the castle and get started on exploring. We can fight plenty of Guardians later. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hope you don't mind me just running past you. Oh! I am so sorry there, dear. I did not mean to do that. Okay. We're already getting bombarded with Guardians. Hey there. Don't mind me. I am not here to fight you. Okay, how can we get through this? This is bad. This is very bad. Can we... Hold on a second here. Okay, this Guardian is very annoying. You know what, let's just go over here. Oh, there's a chest. What's inside it? Yeah, also, Castle Town has plenty of stuff as well. It may be destroyed, but there are a surprising amount of things to see and do here. A lot of like little hidden chests and stuff like that. Okay, let's go over here. It is interesting because in the concept art for the game, Hyrule Castle Town was initially going to appear as like a full town, but they ended up having it be destroyed. I mean, obviously you see it as a town fully built in the memories and stuff like that, but in the main game you never see it built. It's pretty interesting. In the concept art you can see what it would look like though. Anyways, Central Square. Here we go. Final destination of our journey. Let's get up Magnesis and let's get ready to throw open the gates of Hyrule Castle. We've done it already, but hell, might as well go through the main gate again this time. No reason to not do it. It makes it more climactic. Okay. Hyrule Castle. Here we go. Get to hear this epic music again. Alright. So, trying to decide which path I want to take, because like I said, there's a lot of ways to go. I'm also going to save the Hylian shield. I don't want to accidentally break it or something if these lasers end up destroying it. Okay, you know what? Can you go away, please? Okay, parry that. Oh, and the Radiant Shield broke. Okay. I think the path I will take will be through the castle again. We took that last time. Or, not last time. The last time we went through the minecart rails, but this time we will go through here. Okay, go away, Guardian, seriously. You guys are relentless. Ooh. Damn. Okay, let's just get going. Through here. Ooh. Almost got hit there. So yeah, we'll just go this way again, like we did last... Well, not, I keep saying last time, but the first time we came here we went through this way. But we will be going different paths this time. So, as you can see here on the map, there's a lot of places in this castle. I don't know if we'll be able to see everything, though. I just want to show a lot of the more convenient stuff in the dungeon, because there is some stuff that I recommend you should all see when you play this game in here. Starting off, we could cook some stuff, because we might not get a lot of opportunities to do so again. I might make a couple of healing things right here with some meat. Oh, we have to heat it. Okay. Yeah, I might just like make a couple of meat dishes, skewers or something, I don't know. Oh, I did not mean to eat that. Okay. Cook those. I'll just make a couple of these, maybe like 3 of them. Okay. 1 more to go. Maybe I'll add some attack buffs to this one. There we go. 2 minutes and 50 seconds of attack buff. Okay, so this time I think we'll go this way. Because we did go a different route last time. We gotta find the eye we have to shoot. I don't actually know where it is. I think it's that one, but its eye is closed, so... Oh, okay, it opened. There we go. Poof. Okay, through here. I think there's going to be some Lizalfos that are going to try to ambush us. So we got to keep an eye out for them. We can... Oh, we're out of arrows. Wow, that's not good. Maybe I should have taken the time to buy some from Beetle or something, but too late now. This actually leads up to the second, well, not the second floor, but it leads up here. Oh, hello there. Gonna take you out. You know, I just fight him. Yeah, just wail on him. Doesn't matter. Oh, the Master Sword's running out of energy. What should we switch to then? Maybe this. Spin to win. Spin to win, baby. Alright. This guy doesn't stand a chance. And he's dead. Okay. So, the first place that I want to go to... where is it? Oh, I want to go to the library. That's where I wanted to go first. The library has something very interesting in it. So we're going to head there and go back down this way. I am thinking that when we actually go to fight Ganon next episode, I will take the actual path you have to take. Like, I'm going to go from the base of Hyrule Castle up to the top. But in the meantime, we're just going to go through all of the inner workings of the castle. That's what I've said. But we'll go this way now. I don't actually know how to get to the library off the top of my head, but I will try my best. That is all I can really do. This just leads outside. That goes down to the dungeon, which we went to last time. That is something you should keep in mind, is that this... there's like a button somewhere. I'm trying to remember where it is, but... Oh, it's over there, I think. Somewhere. There's a button you can stand on, and it creates a waterfall, which you can use the Zora outfit to swim up the waterfall. Creates a shortcut between the lower levels of the castle and the top levels. Okay. Going up here... just keep going up these stairs. I will find the library eventually. I just don't know where it is. Because that is the first place that I want to head to. I mean, if we look at the map... Oh, we're not inside it, so... how can we... I think I have an idea of how to get there. I just need to... Oh, wait, no! I do know how to get there. We gotta find... Oh god, switch to the shield here. Ow, that really hurt. So to get there, I think if we were to go to the moat, or the harbor or whatever it is that we went to that one time when we came here, there is a shortcut up to the library if we go down there. I just don't... that back there... Okay, yeah, we're close to the moat, I think, so we could actually do that. I'm going to head there, and then the library actually connects to a lot of other areas that I want to go to. And then the last place that I want to go to is Zelda's Study, which is where we went last time. Zelda's Study, yeah, yeah, that was where the memory was, but there are two things in that particular area that I would like to show off, because they are important. Anyways, break all this. Or not break it, I guess, just completely destroy it. Here's the library. Ha! I guess this is another way to get to it, I suppose. So, let's just take out these enemies here. We don't want them bothering us. Ooh! Okay, pick that up. Boom, you're dead. Anyways, if you take out Magnesis... Or, that is not Magnesis, that is bombs. You go over here to the bookshelf, you can see that this one you can pull out. And, yes, the bookshelf is a very infamous object within the community of this game. On the subreddit for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there was this meme for a while where everybody kept taking the bookshelf from the castle to random spots on the map, because you could just take it anywhere. And people were doing some pretty weird things with it. But anyways, through here, what we really want to see... First of all, I can grab this Royal Guard shield, which is one of the strongest shields in the game, but it breaks very easily. That doesn't make any sense, but the Royal Guard set is basically very strong. Like, all the weapons are really, really strong. 300 rupees, that was good. They're all very strong, but they break pretty easily, so... Anyways. King Rome's Journal, the writings of Boss Fromus Hyrule. That's right, the King's Journal. Didn't think we'd see this, huh? Well, let's read it. Today, as the sun rose and a new day was born, my daughter too joined the sweet world. In keeping with the traditions of the royal family, I've decided to name her Zelda. I'm not a man accustomed to frivolous musings, but now seems as good a time as any to begin my royal memorandum. Reports keep arriving regarding the excavation of relics. The fortune teller's prediction seems to be coming true. Calamity Ganon was not a figure of fable, or even of legend. He actually existed in our great land of Hyrule. We must investigate all the relics, learn as much as we can, but understanding the divine beasts alone will take time. Zelda's eyes lit up like a wildfire when I told her about the relics. I must admit she has a knack for research. My queen has left this world. Her death was so sudden and unexpected. I awaken most nights unsure if she really is gone. Zelda never cried, never faltered, not even during the royal funeral or later when she and I were alone with our grief. I must assume her strength is a result of us repeatedly informing her of her duty to be a valiant and steady princess. For a child of merely 6 years of age, her conduct was truly that of a born leader. Her strength gives me hope. From now on, I must raise her all alone. Now only I remain to prepare her for her difficult future as Princess of Hyrule. Zelda finally reported back after her visit to the fountain. Seems her sacred healing power has yet to awaken. It has been a year and 3 months since her mother passed. Perhaps she is held back by heartache too deep to heal. If the Ganon prophecy wasn't looming over our heads, I would tell her to take her time, to wait until she is ready. But the situation is dire and leaves no room for weakness, even on behalf of my beloved daughter. My heart breaks for Zelda, but I must act as a king, not a father. I must order her to train relentlessly at the fountain. I was told Zelda went off to research ancient technology, so I had no choice but to confront her about it. She claimed she was simply using her day off from training to indulge in a bit of research, but still I scolded her. She won't get it through her head, forcing me to tell her the same thing I have been repeating ad nauseum. The reason her sacred powers still won't awaken is because she's spending all of her efforts playing at being a scholar. In truth, I understand Zelda's feelings. Painfully so. She lost her mother, her teacher, before she could learn from her. 10 pointless years of self-training, without so much as a book or note to help her find her way. Those in the castle talk behind her back, and I, her only family, scold her for her shortcomings. No wonder she wishes to hide away in her beloved relic research. I love nothing more than to console her. But I must stay strong. She must fulfill her duty, just as we all must, even if she comes to despise me. I have been told my Zelda went to the Spring of Wisdom. This will likely be her last chance. If she is unable to awaken her power at Lanayru, all hope is truly lost. If she comes back without success, then I shall speak kindly with her. Scolding is pointless now. I forced 10 years of training on her, and after all that, it seems her power will stubbornly awaken some other way. Perhaps I should encourage her to keep researching her beloved relics. They may just lead to answers I can't provide. For now, I sit anxiously, more a father than a king in this moment. I sit and await my daughter's return. Well, that adds a bit of context to King Rome. First of all, obviously, he was... Like, we did see that scene where he was scolding Zelda because she wasn't focused on trying to awaken her power and instead was trying to do research and stuff like that on the Guardians. Obviously, he was scolding her a lot about it. She didn't like that, but obviously he was doing it out of his duty as a king because obviously he wanted to try and stop Ganon. That didn't work. Also, by the way, as I mentioned, back here there's another cool secret. If you go up here, you can see these big pillars. Those pillars that we saw outside the castle. According to like the concept art and stuff like that, these things were where the Guardians were stored inside these giant pillars. So when they rose up from the ground, all the Guardians came out of it. It's pretty cool. But anyways, what I was trying to say though is, so King Rome clearly cared for Zelda, but due to the nature of how everything played out, he never got to apologize to her because the last time they saw each other was when he scolded her. Then she went out to try and awaken her power one last time, and then when she came back, that was when Calamity Ganon struck and killed everyone. So they never really got to say goodbye to each other, nor did they even get to apologize to each other. It was certainly pretty sad to hear that, but that's how everything played out. And anyways, now that we've read that, I want to go somewhere else. Let's open up the map real quick. I want to head... Trying to think where it even is, really. I think, yeah, we gotta go this way. Because that just leads up to the... Wait, no. Maybe it's... Yeah, it is this way. Okay. We're gonna head this way, and then the last place we'll go is, of course, up towards Zelda's room, where we'll read another journal, and then that should... That should give us everything we need, really, before we can head off to fight Ganon. Obviously, there's a lot more to do here. I should really heal, Jesus. There's a lot more that we can do here, but I don't know if I will do it all right now, because really I just wanted to show these journals from King... Can you go away, please, you stupid Lizalfos? All that I really wanted to show was that, plus something else that we'll see. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? I have no Rivali's Gale. Oh, no, I do. Never mind. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Oh, no. Good lord. This is not going well. Use Rivali's Gale to get up here. There we go. This is where I want to go. Wow, that was ridiculous. Almost died there. Oh, up here, there's a Frost Blade. We might as well pick that up. I will swap this for that, because this is a much better weapon. Anyways, let's get going through this way. There is a couple extra paths we can take. Another thing you should note is that, so what I was saying about those pillars and how all the guardians were kept in them. If you actually go to the top of Hyrule Castle, and then you fly out to the, if you were to fly out on top of the pillars, because there's no other way to get up there rather than climbing to the top of Hyrule Castle and then paragliding on top of the, top of all the pillars. Every single one actually has a dead guardian on top of it. It's kind of cool. There's no other real way to see them, because you can't really see them from anywhere else unless you fly on top of them. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I do think... Oh, is the Blood Moon happening right now? I think it might be. Okay, first of all... Oh, here! Let's fight this guy first. Oh, jeez. I want to die. But up here, inside this room, there's a lot of weapons we can take. We'll take out this guy. Get rid of him, and then pick up all his loot. There's a lot of really good weapons in here. First of all, we are definitely going to want to take this, the Royal Guard's bow. But we can't carry any more of them. Of course we can't. Get rid of that. And then... where's the other one? I don't see it anywhere, but inside this room is a very good weapon. Unless this isn't actually the room I'm thinking of. No, it is, isn't it? Wait, what room? What room is this? Okay, no, this isn't the room. I thought it was, like the Knight's Hall, but I guess it isn't. Anyways, wait, what's in here? We can burn these boxes away. Maybe there's something behind it. We shall see. Underneath all of them is... nothing. Okay. Well, that was certainly not worth it. We get that, I guess. That's cool. You know what? I actually will get rid of the Cobble Crusher here for the Royal Claymore, because that is an extremely good weapon. Now then. Are we heading the right way right now? I guess we weren't actually going the right way at all. How do I get to... where is it? Oh, I want to get up there. Okay. We are pretty close to that room, actually. Okay, wait. No, if we go over here, back in this way. Wait, I'm not... I keep going the wrong way. If we go back this way, I think that this might actually lead to where I want to go to. I'm not sure, though. Let's try going up here. We'll have to climb up this wall here. Go up here, and then just climb along this way. I might be wrong about this, but we'll see. This leads... yes! Here, okay, first of all, blow up this wall right here. There's a lot of these hidden... that's not blowing up the wall. There's a lot of these hidden passageways here. And inside them are... cool weapons. Except that one, that's a terrible weapon. But sometimes they'll have like some pretty good stuff, so keep an eye out for those. Now back here, This is the dining hall. Aha, this is what I was looking for. There's a lot of tough enemies in here, so be careful. Can I... Alright. You know what? There we go. Might as well just do that. Take you out. Oh, the Master Sword got restored. That's good. The Master Sword got restored. That rhymes. Okay. Take these guys out. They're all dead now. Gonna try to grab all this good stuff here, because there are some pretty good ingredients in here, actually. Grab that. Some hearty truffles. I'm gonna cook one of those so I can get a full heal, because I am low on hearts. Okay. Hearty truffle, where'd they go? Here they are. Cook. Do, 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 do. There we go. And let's go ahead and eat that right now so we don't die. Because, wow. A lot of tough enemies in here, aren't there? It's funny, I'm wearing the wild outfit, which is one of the strongest outfits in the game, but since I haven't really upgraded it, it's kind of useless right now. But who cares? I did want to make things a bit more challenging for myself, so I decided not to upgrade at Fairy Fountains. Oh! Come on. Can we, you know what, let's just use another Rabosa's Fury, who cares? It's not like I'm going to use them for anything else. And they recharge faster now, so we'll probably get them back in time for the final boss. Okay. Although I don't think I'll use it on the final boss, because I want to fight it one-on-one for real. Okay. Going back here. There is a Royal Guard's halberd right here. We can pick it up, actually. So... get over here. Why won't it come closer to me? Oh, there we go. I don't know if I can actually hold this, though. I cannot, but who cares? I just wanted to pick it up so I can show it to you. So back here, it's this cool balcony where we can see all sorts of stuff. Also, we can go that way if we want. But that's not really where I want to go right now. Where I want to head is somewhere else. Just keep going down this hall, I believe. And then that should be everything that I really want to show off once we've done that. Through here. Wait, that just goes back into the dining hall. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's this way then. Yeah, like I said, you can get lost in this place pretty easily. It is huge. I do sincerely hope that this is the future of Zelda dungeons, because this is very impressive stuff. I seriously, like, the first time I visited this place, I was just amazed by how incredible everything is in this place. Like, there's no other dungeon in the game that's quite like this. There are plenty of dungeons in the series that feel extremely unique and push the formula forward. Like Skyward Sword had the Sky Keep and stuff like that. I mean, that's the only one that really comes to mind. But Twilight Princess, sorry, not Twilight Princess. Link to the Past. I don't know why I confused A Link to the Past to Twilight Princess. But that game, A Link to the Past, had this really cool dungeon. That was like, it was, which one was it? It was the one where, like, it's in the Skull Woods. I don't remember what it's actually called, but, like, you can enter it from, there's, like, a bunch of different entrances to the dungeon. You have to, like, it's like a bunch of mini dungeons that are clumped together, if that makes any sense. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of dungeons in the game that feel really unique and stand out to me. But this one, I feel like this is truly a great evolution of the dungeon formula, and I hope that I hope that more dungeons like this stick around in the future. Ancient Arrows, that is really good. I do hope that this will be a good textbook example of how Zelda dungeons should evolve. Okay. Through here, I don't really want to fight these guardians, but there is a Korok right there, so wherever it is you can get that, but I don't feel like getting it right now. I'm going to grab this Thunderblade here because I kind of want it. I'll get rid of... we have too many of these two-handed weapons, so... Or do we? Actually, yeah, I guess we have plenty of two-handed weapons, so... Anyways, now I'm going to head to Zelda's study. Just have to find where it is first. I guess we'll have to... You know what, let's actually just go outside. It's probably easier to find it if we are not inside, because less paths we have to take. Alright, out here. Zelda's study is... Okay, we're actually pretty close to it. I just gotta get up here first. Hope I don't get shot out of the... Go away, Guardian. You know what? Fine, Arvali's Gale. Take the cheap shortcut. Who cares? And yeah, we just gotta go this way. Yeah, I guess the easiest path to take is to just go where I said before, that spiral. The spiral staircase that leads up here is a good way to get to Zelda's study. Anyways, let's go and check out this stuff right here. I keep talking about it, but I haven't done it yet. But we'll get there, don't worry. At least we get to hear this amazing music, I swear. Arguably the greatest dungeon theme in the entire series. I'm not lying. This is amazing music. I know that there were a lot of people that were disappointed with this game's soundtrack, but I certainly was not. I get that not every single song in this game is bombastic and epic like this is. Like, the soundtrack is very subdued, but it's just so amazing in my opinion. I really don't know how to describe my feelings about the soundtrack in this game, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I think that the fact that they chose to save the big orchestral songs for moments like this, and then they had more subdued pieces for everything else, just kind of works, because there's I just think that it makes the orchestral soundtrack stand out more, because I don't know, it really brings out a lot of the vibes in this game. Like when you're in the nature areas, of course it's gonna have a subdued soundtrack because it's not meant to be like super epic. It's meant to be more melancholic and thought-provoking. But then when you're in these areas, of course it's gonna be super bombastic, because why wouldn't it be? You're in this deadly zone full of monsters, and you're about to fight the thing that destroyed Hyrule 100 years ago. It's pretty epic. But I don't know. I really love the soundtrack in this game, and I'll never understand why so many people don't like it. Let's take out this guy. Okay. You are not putting up much of a fight, my friend. Boom! Haha. That was the last Turbosis Fury right there. Okay. We are just destroying this guy. I feel bad for him. Alright. You know, I'm gonna get rid of the Great Flame Blade and pick up the weapon he dropped instead. The Edge of Duality. Anyways, starting off right here. Read Zelda's diary? Sure. After meeting with the champions, I left to research the ancient technology, but nothing of note came of my research. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relics so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. But turning over these thoughts in my head put me ill at ease. Suppose I should turn in for the night. P.S. Tomorrow my father is assigning him as my appointed knight. I set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to Divine Beast of Aridania. I still recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long I grew anxious and weary. It is the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still not a word passes his lips. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild guessing at what he is thinking, but he will not say. What does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I ever truly know? Then I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's royal family, yet unable to use sealing magic. He must despise me. I said something awful to him today. My research was going nowhere. I was feeling depressed, and I had told him repeatedly not to accompany me. But he did anyway, as he always does, and so I yelled at him without restraint. He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me more agitated than I was before. I'm unsure how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more than ever. He saved my life. Without a thought for his own life, he protected me from the ruthless blades of the Iga clan. Though I've been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn, still he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us. And then I will try talking to him. To Link. It's worth a shot. Bit by bit I've gotten Link to open up to me. Turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake, With so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear his burden. A feeling I know all too well. For him, it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who had never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems I failed to see this. I wish to talk with him more and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I too will be able to bare my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. Father scolded me again today. He told me I am to have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus instead on training that will help me awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. I've been training since I was a child, and yet Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. And losing her, I lost not just a mother, but a teacher. Mother used to smile and tell me, "Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything." But she was wrong. No matter how I try or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train, but this too will end in failure. Such is my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, haloed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my power was awoken? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I'm sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. I turned 17 today. That means this is the day I will finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, we'll set out for Mount Lanayru. The other champions will accompany us there. I have not seen my father since he last scolded me. Things are too strained now. I'll meet him when I return. Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I'm filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. Well, it certainly did. That's an understatement. Well, there's that. But there is one more thing that you can check out. Sorry, Korok, I embarrassed myself there while I was trying to climb. Ignore that. Anyways, up here, where we got the memory last time, we can go through this room. And inside here, first of all, there's a silent princess. This is Princess Zelda's study, so this is where she does all her research. There's one more journal we can read here. Read Zelda's research journal. Today I met with Impa of the Sheikah tribe and began my research into the ancient technology in earnest. Impa introduced me to Pura and Robbie, other respected members of her tribe. Tomorrow I embark on an excavation with them. We hope to find ancient tech with which to operate the guidance stones. Today we uncovered some ancient technology that we believe may have the power to control the guidance stone. It is a rectangular object, small enough to be held in my two hands. Sheikah text is featured prominently on it. It is made of an unknown material, but we believe it is the same as the shrines scattered across each region. Impa proposed that I hold on to it for now. I hope that it leads to some new developments in our research. The stone relic we discovered has been named. We are calling it the Sheikah Slate. We have not found any mention of a name for this object in the records we have unearthed so far. Nevertheless, Pura insisted we call it the Sheikah Slate, as the relic is a slate made by the Sheikah tribe. Feels a bit on the nose to me, but it was not a fight I thought I could win. We did it. We were finally able to restore some functionality to the Sheikah Slate. We have discovered that this stone slate is capable of producing images, perfect likenesses of the things you pointed at. Unlike normal pictures drawn by hand, this requires no artist to capture anything in perfect detail. I deeply admire the accomplishments of Sheikah technology. Still, I know there is more to learn. There must be. We believe the Sheikah Slate may have a function that will allow it to control the guidance stone. We must continue our research and quickly. We have started training the champions who will pilot the divine beasts. It may sound rude, but I found this unexpected. God, I get so tongue-tied sometimes. It may sound rude that I found this unexpected, but Mipha mastered the controls with surprising ease. Daruk struggled at first, but eventually got the hang of it. Urbosa and Rivali both managed just fine as well. I can finally see the light of hope in our fight against the rising calamity. Robbie has restored mobility to many of the guardians we've excavated. But we have still yet to find all of the Guardians. Records mention a greater number of them, and even other types. They are said to be stored in 5 giant columns that rest beneath Hyrule Castle. The thing is, no matter how I search beneath the castle, I can't seem to locate these columns. They must be buried deep. Were they perhaps designed to sense the appearance of Calamity Ganon and to only activate upon his return? Countless ancient structures are being discovered across Hyrule, but all attempts to enter them have failed. Records indicate that these are facilities designed to train the hero who is fated to combat the Calamity. But the crucial activation mechanism remains a mystery. Is the Sheikah Slate the key to activating them? That is purest theory, and I concur, and yet my experiments so far have been fruitless. Still, we must exhaustively investigate all means of opposing the Calamity. We must not give up no matter what. I spoke with Pyrrha about the Shrine of Resurrection we discovered earlier. As we speculated, this particular shrine is in fact a medical facility with the power to heal. It also has a long-term stasis function that can be activated and maintained until healing is complete. In the war against the Calamity 10,000 years ago, were the injuries so great as to necessitate such a facility? If so, I will remain uneasy until we have made all adjustments necessary to restore it to full working order. I can only pray that even if Calamity Ganon returns, our battle will not require the Shrine of Resurrection's power. So, both of those journals are pretty interesting, and they add quite a bit of context to everything that's happened. First of all, we did learn a lot about Link himself here, and we learn why he's so quiet all the time. I think that's a great thing, because, I mean, he's always been quiet, but I think it's fascinating that in this game they actually gave him a reason for why he's so quiet. It's pretty cool. He's always just worried. He just feels like he doesn't want to he's so overwhelmed with all the burdens he has to carry that he just feels like he should always just speak without questioning anything. Like, he should never question anything. He should only speak when absolutely necessary. He never speaks any other time, and he never questions anything. And then also we learned a lot about how the Sheikah technology was uncovered and everything. We learned a lot about what was going through Zelda's mind. It's pretty cool. But that is it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We did everything that I want to show off here in Hyrule Castle. Next time, well, you know what's going to happen. Next time we're going to end it all. We're going to go fight Calamity Ganon once and for all. Take him down, hopefully. He doesn't murder us. Go away, Guardian, please. Can I just do my final outro in peace? Eat your own laser. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.